right. Well, actually, right. There's something. Good. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming there. We'll see you soon. All right. Oh, my goodness. Everybody all right? All right. Hey, thank y'all. Hey, pretty good. How you doing? Hey, yeah, anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah, it's no problem at all. We got pizza and stuff and all that. Yeah, no problem, man. We love having you. Hey, no problem. Y'all have a good one. Hey, Atlas. Oh, never mind.
Alright, how's it going, everybody? Let me turn this down some here. Alright, so, you know, I'll already get started because what we want to do is just try to put some data together and see kind of what, let's get a summary of the day, what's happened throughout the day, what targets have been hit, and things of the nature here, so we can all kind of get a general idea. Now, the consensus is right now on all mainstream news outlets that Ayatollah Khamenei is dead. That is what's being reported. That's what's being reported across all major news outlets at this time. However, but what I understand from the intelligence reports that they're going off of, they stopped just short of saying that he's dead. So
President Trump says that Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei is dead. You're watching
I wonder if the intelligence on this is correct.
It comes after today's joint strikes led by both the United States and Israel on Iran. Now, Trump made the announcement on Truth Social. There's the post. We know that
yeah, so here's what Trump had to say about it.
Had videos of missiles launching in what is being called Operation Epic Fury. Trump calling this a success.
So let's just go and read this post right here. What is it? Let's see. Was that on his Truth Social? Let's just read this. Oh, for the love of God. Truth Social. Why can't I just wait and just take me to the Truth Social site? Alright, where's the actual post? I wanted to read the post. Why is this? Wrong thing. That's the people looker upper. Truth Social. Yeah. Hold on.
Hey, do we have any leftover pizza?
Yeah, we got leftover pizza. We got plenty of pizza. Plenty of pizza. All right, let's read this full post right here by President Trump. All right.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Whenever Bing's went outside, whenever he ran out there, I brought him to the side because I thought it was unlocked, and so since it wasn't, I just put him through the door, and instead of unlocking it, I was stupid, I just went through it.
Oh, whatever works.
I just realized that.
Whatever works. That's funny.
Oh,
Hey, man, that's something I want to do. All right, let's read his, I guess I have an account. Let's read his post here. Comedian, one of the most evil people in history is dead. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but for all great Americans. And those people from many countries throughout the world that have been killed or mutilated by Khomeini and his gang of bloodthirsty thugs. He was unable to avoid our intelligence and highly sophisticated tracking systems, and working closely with Israel, there was not a thing he or the other leaders that have been killed along with him could do. This is the single greatest chance for the Iranian people to take back their country. We are hearing that many of their IRGC, military, and other security and police forces no longer want to fight and are looking for immunity from us. As I said last night, now they can have immunity. Later, they can only get death. Hopefully, the IRGC and police will peacefully merge with the Iranian patriots and work together as a unit to bring back the country to the greatness it deserves. That process should soon be starting, and that not only the death of Khomeini, but the country has been, in only one day, very much destroyed and even obliterated. The heavy and pinpoint bombing, however, will continue uninterrupted throughout the week as long as necessary to achieve the objective of peace throughout the Middle East and indeed the world. Now, I wonder, look, and we'll go to a summary. We'll put a summary together of targets today, everything that's been hit. So let me tell you, one of my first concerns is that throughout the weeks and months leading up to this is we had Iran collaborating with Russia and China on a lot of different fronts, including the naval drills. That just got done, or just concluded here. In February 2026, China, Iran, and Russia are conducting the Maritime Security Belt joint naval exercises in the Gulf of Oman and near the Strait of Hormuz. This annual recurring exercise, first held in 2019, involves warships from all three nations in drills focused on combating maritime targets, search and rescue, and tactical coordination. I can't read. Signaling a deepening military alignment against Western influence. And so now, this exercise had just concluded. If not, I actually thought that it was still ongoing when this started. So, aside from this, we've had continuing collaboration between these three countries, including the delivery of Chinese anti-ship missiles delivered to Iran, I believe. Okay, so here we are 2 days ago. Alright. Iran nears deal to buy supersonic anti-ship missiles from China. Oh, of course, I can't read. I'm not paying to read this shit. Okay, and so, 3 days ago, did we have any intelligence that this was about to happen? Is this what sped up these attacks? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out. I'm just throwing things out there. Alright. As U.S. carriers steam towards Iran, China... Now, this is 3 days ago, remember. As U.S. carriers steam towards Iran, China's CM-302 missile offer could turn a faltering, energy-rich partner into a sharper spear in a widening great power contest over power, data, and energy. Reuters recently reported that Iran is close to finalizing a deal to buy Chinese-made CM-302 supersonic anti-ship cruise missiles, according to 6 people familiar with the talks. A move that will sharpen tensions as the U.S. masses naval forces near Iran amid warnings of possible strikes, which we are beginning to see now. Now, I fear that, and this is what is being kind of portrayed to us as through the mainstream media, is that this is just another Afghanistan or even Iraq. But I fear that it's not. And I think that the American people think that this is another fight that we're picking with a bunch of cave dwellers with RPGs And I don't think that's the case with Iran. I believe Iran is a near peer adversary. They have one of the most advanced cyber security attack, whatever you call them, groups. I mean, obviously they have advanced drone and missile technology.
Can they melt a motherfucker?
But can they melt a motherfucker?
Can they send a motherfucker home in a shoebox?
Can they send a motherfucker home in a shoebox? I don't know. I mean, so what are we?
Mystery only for Cat Williams at this point.
Can they send a motherfucker home in a shoebox? At this point, and when are we going to see that? Because we know that the United States military is operating on another fucking level, okay? They stopped operating in this dimension decades ago. I think everybody's worried about nuclear weapons. When nuclear weapons, I'm sure, just like fireworks compared to what they have. I mean, honestly, and I mean, you talk, I mean, we're talking about, look, so, let's look up this discombobulator weapon, okay? That was used in Venezuela. Alright, so let's just read this article right here, January 24th. Trump reveals to the Post secret discombobulator weapon was crucial to Venezuelan raid on Maduro. President Trump told the Post that a secret new weapon he calls the discombobulator was essential to the daring U.S. raid that captured Venezuela's drug-dealing dictator Nicolas Maduro. Is it really every world leader a drug-dealing dictator at this point? Trump boasted that the mysterious weapon made enemy equipment not work when U.S. helicopters swooped into Caracas on January 3rd to arrest Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, on federal drug and weapons charges without losing a single American life. The discombobulator, I'm not allowed to talk about it, Trump said during an exclusive interview in the Oval Office. I would love to. Before confirming its use in stealth operation, they never got their rockets off. They had Russian and Chinese rockets, and they never got one off. We came in, they pressed buttons, and nothing worked. They were all set for it. Trump commented the weapon when asked about reports that the Biden administration purchased a pulsed energy device suspected of being the type that caused Savannah syndrome. That revelation. What the hell happened? Anyway. Yeah, okay. That revelation followed on-the-ground accounts from Venezuela describing how Maduro's gunmen were brought to their knees, bleeding through the nose and vomiting blood. A self-identified member of the deposed strongman's team of guards recounted afterward that suddenly all of our radar systems shut down without any explanation. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing what we have. You know what we have? We have one interview. We have one guy and one interview. And then a video of some military guys walking out with some shoeboxes. That's what we have to believe this thing exists at all. However, you did have a lot of people screaming, hey, that Israel was using this thing to melt people in Gaza. Once again, fucking take it with a grain of salt. But at this point, I'll tell you this much. We got some shit. I know that. Look, man, my stepdad used to work. He was a federal guy. He worked civilian side with like intelligence, and he told me the military is always at least 3 decades ahead of anything that the civilian population knows about. So if you're getting AI access, you think that, oh my God, we just invented this shit and we're all just learning together. No, they've had that shit for decades, dude. If you can do it, they've been able to do it for decades. Period. Point blank. That's it. There's no exceptions. Dude, they're not gonna, think about it. Think about it. Have you met anybody? You can't just give people shit, man. You can't just let the population have some shit. So, we've got, God knows what's I mean, this is minute by minute, man. This is one of those situations where news is coming in so fast that it's too, like we can't. It's too much news coming in too fast. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what Aspen go has to say about Khamenei here.
Along with 5 or 10 other top leaders in the Iranian government who were all meeting at. So wait a minute. Are you telling me that we just waited for...
So you wait. That's what I'm saying. They know we got fucking aircraft carriers right off your fucking coast and you gonna hang out at your house? Man, I call bullshit.
Them all to get into one building and then we just blew up the building? Alright, finally. Alright, go. Just AoE farming them. Yes, exactly. So they're just sitting around. So that means that, what's funny is that means that we were tracking every single one of them the entire time.
Did you hear me? You tell me. The senior defense officials tell Fox News that the United States agrees with the Israeli assessment that the Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei is dead, along with 5 to 10 other top leaders in the Iran government.
6 out of goddamn 7 of them. 6 out of 7 of them are eliminated.
That's what it is.
Goddamn top military defense guy.
So you're telling me that all these important people were at Khamenei's compound? You mean you got fucking aircraft carriers off your coast? We saying we
all your eggs in one goddamn basket.
Everybody just goes to your house to hang out. That's bullshit.
You never put all your eggs.
Never.
In one fucking basket.
You can't make me believe that shit in 100 years. There ain't no damn way. Unless they really just thought this motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing. Which this is all a movie, dude.
We will come and steal your
This shit
bitch like
ain't
a
real.
fucking thief in the night. We will steal your fucking boss like a thief in the night.
Right? Yeah.
So what do you, come get, what's the last thing you said? Come get me, and they were like, fucking bet. Here we come. You melted all your dudes.
Well now, and that's the thing, and that's what I was just saying, is that Iran is not Afghanistan, and it's not, I think, it's being marketed to us like we're bombing a bunch of cave dwellers with RPGs again. And this is a near-peer adversary.
If we can melt motherfuckers and turn them into a pair of Jordans,
yeah.
Then why, when anywhere is like, oh, we got the U.S. in our pocket, or everybody else like, oh, we quit, they'll just melt us.
I don't know, man.
Unless we don't have the shit to melt nobody. Just like I said, we don't have the shit to melt nobody.
We don't have. We have. Let me tell you what all that information's based off.
A grenade, maybe. Been around since been around.
Right. Yeah. Well, all that's based off of this interview from this one soldier, right? Saying it melted everybody's brains or whatever. One interview, and then Trump saying it or whatever. But, well, just like the nuclear bomb films, and the little car disappears. You know, you can tell them all, like,
people live there. People live there. People live there. People live there. We drop bombs on these people, and they are thriving fucking economy.
I know.
People live there.
I know.
Who are you trying to fucking pretend that you said that you blew these motherfuckers off the world?
Well, no, I mean, we obviously did, but it just obviously ain't what they tell us.
Well, everything can't be so goddamn obvious.
I know, yeah, exactly. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. But now they're going to have us believe that Iran just gives up. And we have a regime change and everything's all hunky-dory. Is that what's getting ready to happen? Is that what we're getting ready to be told?
Donald Trump told Iran to take over your government.
Yeah, the Iran.
That is enough, dude. Our president has done spoken to the people on his land. Wait till he speaks to the people on ours.
Well, Well, Putin already has. Well, here's the thing, man. We don't know what the hell to believe. Like, we don't know the sentiment of the people over there.
Hey, where's Jackson?
We have no
Jackson went
idea.
home.
Jackson went home, buddy. We have no
What do we have?
clue.
We
Huh?
have pizza
Got pizza.
and a hope.
Ain't that whole thing of candy, C-A-N-D-Y I bought you earlier.
It ain't nowhere. Ain't nothing nowhere. You can't have nothing.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
Can I have some? Before
Hold on, I can't get this thing to
Hey.
just give
if
up.
you don't, I'm gonna beat Bayfast.
I already told Alex
but-
it was his fault.
Man.
He made Baby Fat sick.
Yeah. Well, this is I wish somebody in chat would talk because I would like to know what you guys think, man. Where's this going? Where's this going? Are they gonna come out and tell us that big success? You know, it's all said and done. Regime change. You know, everybody's happy. Nobody dead. Is that what they're gonna try to make us believe? And then you got this imposter. You got this weird Jim Carrey. Hey Lana. Hey, come here. You know Jim Carrey, right?
The actor?
Yeah.
Or Justin.
Yeah.
What?
You really. Okay, go ahead.
I just want to ask her if she thinks this is him.
Go ahead.
Alright, so here's this guy that came out. They're trying to say that. Okay. Let me turn my.
Did you notice Jim Carrey's blue eyes? Nobody realized that the person accepting the award at the 51st César Awards was actually Jim Carrey's body double. First, Jim Carrey's eyes have always been a deep brown, especially during The Mask and The Truman Show era. Those eyes carried a signature brown glow, lively and full of vitality. However, the person receiving the award had blue eyes, appearing almost unnatural.
I have a question.
You can ask me anything.
Where did we come from?
Picture of him, or they did show a picture of him.
Claims cannot legitimize aggression.
Released a statement. Let me see if I can read some of it to you.